Hello again, it's Mike Mead, this time the head track and field coach for men and women here at Clayton State. You just saw me on the last bit here with the cross-country programs. Now we're going to focus on track and field. First I'm going to talk about the men's track team. We've had a kind of a quiet indoor season, which was marred by some minor injuries from our go-to top performers in TJ Witherspoon and Chris Florence. We kind of opened the season with TJ winning the Birmingham Southern Icebreaker meet indoors way back in November 30th. We had a kind of a quiet indoor season. The highlight, again, mentioning TJ, he was named to the All Southeast Region team for his one run of the indoor season in the 800. Outdoors, we've gotten off to a little bit better start. At the Gulf South Peach Belt Challenge was kind of TJ's return after running his first outdoor meet the previous weekend, but he won the 800 meters in a personal best time, so he's kind of getting his times down there now to consideration in making the field for the NCAAs here hopefully later this season. We had our 4x4 team with Chris Florence headlining that, and he's one of the top leaders in the PBC again this year. But he's being complemented this year by our freshman newcomer in Brian Sims, who's on loan currently from the men's basketball team, but he's been a great asset to the program. Don't want to forget our seniors in Alex Phillips, Evan Ortiz, Ryan Polk, Eric Wells Shiver, and TJ Witherspoon. They've all put in a lot of sweat equity this year and during their time with us, and we're going to hate to see them all depart. We've had a couple of individuals make the PBC Athlete of the Week honors. And Janai Sewell, a freshman, he had the distinction of becoming our first track athlete to earn that on the men's side since 2015. And then just most recently, Michael Gray, another freshman, earned the Field Athlete of the Week award. Things are looking up. We're positive on the men's side. Hopefully we'll have even better things to report when we get back from the PBC championships. I will move on to the women's highlights. Probably the headline of the women's season so far has been we had 4 team records set this season, 3 indoor and 1 outdoor. And the commonality of all those records is one person has been involved in all those, and that's Nia Elmore. She has rewrote the record books indoor with the 60 and the 200 meters. She's continued to show a lot of progress, and she also had a leg on the 4x4 indoor relay that set a team record. And then this outdoor season, she has improved the 100-meter record that she held at the beginning of the season at 12:33, and she's lowered it now down to 12:12. So looking for continued expectations of her in lowering that record even more. She also was the All-Southeast Region runner in the 60 meters, the first for her career. Outdoors now, we really kicked the season off with a bang with a surprise win at the Savannah State Eye-Opener back in early March. It was really a nice team effort. At the Emory Invitational, one of our 2 quasi-home meets of the season, the women came and finished second behind the host Emory and had a lot of really personal bests. Now at the Gulf South PBC Challenge, the highlight for me of that meet was Destiny Johnson, who became the 3rd high jumper in our program history to make an NCAA provisional mark. And so she's on the list now for consideration for the outdoor championships. We've had some of our PBC individuals who had a great season last year, who are on the cusp of having another great season with Nia headlining. Probably she's one of the top 100-meter runners, and Jasmine Radford, she's one of the top 200-meter runners in the conference. Also to highlight the season, we've had several individuals make PBC Athlete of the Week honors, in that Shavia Jackson was our first track athlete in a short while to earn that distinction. We were more heavy in the field event side with Field Athlete of the Week performances by Kiara Green, a freshman, in the throws, And then most recently, Destiny Johnson coming off the GSC PBC challenge meet in winning the high jump. Lastly, we have our senior corps that's going to be leaving us with Ariel Boyd-Ghani, Carla Catella Martin, Sierra Glenn, and Destiny Johnson, who have had very good seasons with us here, and wish them as well the best. So that's kind of the highlights of what has transpired so far.